Have you ever tried to change a habit and failed, even though you really wanted to succeed? Don't worry, you're not broken, you're human. In today's episode of Understand Your Mind, we're cracking the code on habits, what they are, why they're so hard to change, and how to finally break the loop and build habits that stick. Let's get into it. A habit is a behavior wired so deeply into your brain that it happens automatically. It's the brain's energy saving system. Habits follow a loop. Cue, a trigger that starts the habit. Routine, the behavior itself. Reward, what your brain gets out of it. Brush your teeth, scroll your phone, check the fridge. All habits, some helpful, some harmful. Habits live in the basal ganglia, one of the oldest parts of the brain. Once a habit is formed, your brain conserves energy by not thinking about it. For example, that's great for driving a car. Not so great when the habit is procrastination or overthinking. To change a habit, you need to identify the cue, change the routine, keep the reward. Why do most habit changes fail? All or nothing thinking, going from couch to marathon overnight. Unclear triggers, not knowing what starts the habit. And no replacement behavior, trying just to stop something. You can't erase a habit, you have to replace it. You can take a break and do some journaling. What's one habit you want to change? What cue triggers it? And what reward are you actually chasing? Now, the good news. Habits can be designed. Just follow this formula. Anchor it to an existing habit. For example, after I make coffee, I will meditate for 1 minute. And 1 minute, that sounded very small, didn't it? Well, make it ridiculously small. Start with just 30 seconds to 1 minute. And celebrate immediately. Smile. Yes! Because this is how you train your brain to love the new habit. And after a while you can increase the time for your meditation. Maybe the next step is 3 minutes, then 5, then 10 minutes. So now, you will get a minute challenge from me. Choose one micro habit, like the meditation, and do it every day for next 7 days. Track it and celebrate it. And start with 30 seconds and then increase. And you can't fight a habit you don't see. So you have to start by observing your habit without judgment. When does the habit happen? And what's happening in your body? And what's the reward? And then experiment. Insert a pause. And replace the action. Reframe the reward. Small changes done repeatedly reshape the loop. Relying on motivation is like relying on good weather. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. Sometimes good, sometimes maybe not. What you need are systems, environment design, triggers, accountability, consistency over intensity. And here's a quote from James Clear. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. In coaching, habits are powerful leverage points. We help clients identify invisible patterns, track progress, stay aligned with their values. Now, ask yourself, what habit, if changed, would have the biggest positive ripple effect in your life? And start there. Your habits shape your identity. But here's the good news again. Your identity can also shape your habits. Start small, stay curious, be kind to yourself. And remember, every tiny choice is a vote for the person you're becoming. Remember, reflect, journal your insights, and subscribe for episode 5. Focus: how to train a distracted mind. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.